Well, okay, you finished Module 6 yesterday with your test. We're going to just finish up this week, just finishing out the decimal unit, even though we're finished with it. Just going to do some slides that I never got to assigning for you, comparing decimals. These are going to be easy after what we've been working on, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to compare the decimals on the slides today. We are going to, on this first slide, you got to type in the decimal, okay? So don't type in a fraction. We did something like this before that looked like fractions. Today I want you to type them in as decimals, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tenths there. Remember we write 0.6 for 6 tenths. Here we've got 1, 2 tenths. So we're going to write 0.2 tenths. Then we're going to choose a sign from below. 6 tenths is larger than 2 tenths. So we're going to drag that one up there like that. Okay, hundredths, you know how to do this, but I'm going to show you anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 10 is 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 hundredths. We know that looks like this. 48 hundredths. This one is 30. Only one left, so that's 39 hundredths there. So just type it in as a decimal. It looks like what we've done before, but before, remember, we did them as fractions. So these are decimals. 48 hundredths, 39 hundredths, got a 4 in the tenths place, 3 in the tenths place. I'm going to use the greater than sign again. Okay. Next slide's the same thing. And then you're going to have some number lines. Sorry, place value charts. All right, so look at the number to the left and put it in the blanks here. First off, put a greater than or less than here at the top. 4 tenths or 14 hundredths. I know that 4 tenths is greater than 14 hundredths. Remember, that's your shift key plus your period key for the greater than sign. Okay, as we look here, how many hundreds are in 4 tenths? There's 0. How many tens are there? There's 0 tens. How many ones are there? There's 0 ones. How many tenths are there? There are 4 tenths. How many hundredths are there? There's 0. How many hundreds are there in 14 hundredths? 0. How many tens? None. How many ones? None. How many tenths? 1. And how many hundredths? 4. Look at our place value chart. We see there's 4 tenths and 1 tenth. 4 tenths is bigger. Okay. Do the same thing on the next one right there. Don't forget to put your sign in there. And then you've got another slide like that, but this time you will have some ones and tens even. All right, and then on the last two, we're putting the arrows where they go. 4 tenths again. Remember, this looks like the fractions you did before. These are decimals though this time. 4 tenths. Okay, so this is from 0 to 1, so each one is a tenth. 1, 2, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths, 9 tenths, 10 tenths. 4 tenths is going to be right here. Just drag the arrow right on top of where it should be. 7 tenths, so 1 tenth, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths. 7 tenths is right here. Okay, which one's bigger? 7 tenths, so I'm going to put this sign in here. Okay, do those the same way. Well, let me do this one as an example. 85 hundredths, 1 tenth is 10 hundredths, right? 10 hundredths, 20 hundredths, 30 hundredths, 40 hundredths, 50 hundredths, and this is 58, so 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 hundredths is right. Come here, little arrow. Right there. 85 hundredths, okay, this is 50 hundredths, 60 hundredths, 70 hundredths, 80 hundredths, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85 hundredths. Where was it at? I lost my place now. Come here, arrow. 60 hundredths, 70 hundredths, 80 hundredths, 1, 2, 3, 4. 85 hundredths right there. So 85 hundredths is larger than 58 hundredths. All right, do that slide that way and this slide this way. And it should be easy. Again, we did this before with fractions. Now we're just doing it with decimals. I'll let you get on it.